Everyone, this is Jenna Min from TX. I'm a senior engineer here, and let me briefly explain about our company and our products to you. Our mission is to bridge the gap between diagnostic AI and neuromodulation. We are building a future where digital healthcare is safe, effective, and deeply personal. By decoding what we call brain language, we aim to provide the world with a smarter way to rest. Sleep disturbance is much more than just feeling tired the next day. It's a fundamental breakdown of the human system. When you suffer from chronic sleep issues, your cognitive function declines, your mood fluctuates, and your metabolic and immune resilience weakens. Poor sleep is no longer a minor inconvenience. It is a recognized major risk factor for severe chronic diseases. We spend a third of our life sleeping, yet as a global society, we have never been more exhausted. We're not just another sleep aid company, but an AI-powered personalized electroceutical company. The scale of the crisis is also a massive economic opportunity. In the US alone, 35 of adults fail to get a recommended 7 hours of sleep, and 9 million people are reliant on prescription pills. Because of this urgency, the global sleep tech market is exploding. You're looking at the market that was $11 billion in 2019, projected to exceed $32.1 billion by 2026. So why hasn't the problem been solved? Because current solutions come with a heavy price. First, sleep medication. While effective in the short term, the risk of dependency and withdrawals is high. Patients often wake up with brain fog, trading a night of sleep for a day of impaired memory. Second, OTC supplements like melatonins. They're inconsistent. For many, they act as little more than a placebo, and the delayed absorptions make immediate relief impossible. Third, existing devices. Most wearable tech focuses on measuring data. They tell you that you slept poorly, but they don't fix it. In fact, wearing bulky devices can often disrupt sleep even further. Now, let me show you how our real sleep technology actually works to retain the brain for perfect rest. Neurotech is positioned at the intersection of this demand and the next generation of medical technology. We aren't just tracking sleep, but we're treating it. So, Real Sleep is a personalized sleep and mental health wellness platform that combines real-time monitoring with proprietary AI algorithms. Unlike traditional wearables that simply track your sleep stages, Real Sleep actively intervenes. By analyzing your physical data in real time, the device delivers precise, personalized stimulation to guide your brain into a state of deep, restorative rest. It's a small, non-invasive, and designed to fit seamlessly into your nightly routine. To understand how this works, we need to talk about electroceuticals. We're moving beyond the era of chemical medicine. Electroceuticals are a new class of hardware therapies that use controlled electric impulses to modulate the nervous system. Think of it as a digital surgery without a scalpel. Uh, by targeting specific neural circuits, we can achieve therapeutic effects comparable to conventional pharmaceuticals, but without a systemic side effect or chemical dependency. As you can see, the clinical scope is massive, from treating neurological disorder to metabolic diseases. Neurotech is at the forefront of this medical frontier, starting with the most universal human need, which is sleep. Our core secret sauce lies on non-invasive vagus nerve stimulation, which is known as NVNS. The vagus nerve is the superhighway of the parasympathetic nervous system, controlling how our bodies relax and recover. While VNS has been used for years to treat epilepsy and depression, it traditionally requires surgical implants. This is the point where we change the game. We utilize non-invasive VNS, applying surface electrodes to the neck to stimulate the cervical vagus nerve without a single incision or a drop of blood. This modulates neurotransmitter releases, effectively switching the body from the state of stress to a state of sleep and relax. It's a safe, medical-grade technology now miniaturized for your home use. At NeuroTX, we lead with science. Now, let me show you our clinical R&D data as accumulated. In a 5-week trial, 82% of participants showed a significant improvement in their sleep quality index, which is called PSQI, and 80% reported reduced insomnia. To put this into perspective, conventional sleeping pills typically only show meaningful improvement in about 50 to 70% of users. More importantly, we are seeing structural changes. As you can see in the right, our venous technology increases functional connectivity between the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that regulates emotions, and the limbic system, which manages stress. We aren't just masking symptoms, we're retaining the brain to regulate stress effectively. Our regulatory and marketing milestones prove our monument. We have early secured GMP and ISO 13485 certifications, and our Class 2 medical device certification from the Korean MFDS is in place. We're currently preparing for the US FDA and Europe CE clearance, paving the way for the global launch. Following our CES 2026 Innovation Award, we attracted over 500 key buyers and media outlets. We have secured B2C distribution channels and signed an MOU with a major Japanese distributor. We have the data, the legal protection, and the global interest to dominate this space. To achieve rapid mainstream adoption while maintaining medical authority, we're executing a dual-track strategy. We're running two parallel engines for growth, wellness, and medical device. But sleep is only our starting point. As you can see from our ecosystem map, sleep disorders are the gateway to a host of other chronic conditions. Because our venous technology modulates the autonomic nervous system, our roadmap extends far beyond the bedroom. So thank you for listening to my IR, and this is our company overviews, and this is the introduction of our team members. Thank you for listening.